This is ain't hitting it right. If your dick don't come past the keypad, you ain't hitting it right.
If your balls ain't hitting her belly button when you're doing a doggy style,
you ain't hitting it right. If the mailman comes and he sees you, you ain't hitting it right.
If the redneck down the street can come down here and show you how to hit it right, you ain't hitting it right.
If she stops screaming your name and grabs a magazine, you ain't hitting it right.
If she don't ask for seconds when y'all are done, you ain't hitting it right.
If you rev your engine, you ain't hitting it right.
If you drive a big blue Ford that thinks you all fast and you can grab gears like you're the shit, you ain't hitting it right.
You ain't hitting it right. If you a redneck and she is quivering, you're hitting it right.
Right. If your name is Dillon Warner or Cody Casey, you're hitting it right.
If your mom can hear her, you're hitting it right.
You're hitting it right. If your mom don't ask you why you smell like sex when you come home, you ain't hitting it right.
If she ain't saying adios mijo, ching chong, or right there, you ain't hitting it right.
If your legs ain't shaking by the time you're done, you ain't hitting it right.
If your nuts ain't hurting from hitting her gooch, you ain't hitting it right. You ain't hitting it right.
If she don't text you in like 15 minutes when you're done, because she's so sore, you're hitting it right.
If she texts you saying, "Are you in yet?" without saying it to your face, you ain't hitting it right.
If your neighbors don't call the cops, telling them they can hear you screaming, some girl screaming across the road, you ain't hitting it right. If you're texting in the middle of this video, you ain't hitting it right. If you drop your phone, you ain't hitting it right.
If she ain't burning some macaroni and cheese, you ain't hitting it right. If your dog sniffs your asshole while you hitting it, you ain't hitting it right. If your dick is like this big on a warm day, you ain't hitting it right.
Next time you take a shower, your hair ain't falling out from when she was pulling on it, you ain't hitting it right.
If whole daddy does not call you asking you why my daughter looks like a question mark, you ain't hitting it right. If your legs ain't quivering, you ain't hitting it right.
You ain't hitting it right.
No, you ain't hitting it. If she ain't waterfalling by now, you ain't hitting it right. If your mom calls you and asks you, "Where are you at? It's time to come home," you ain't hitting it right. If you have a small dick and you try to teabag somebody, you ain't hitting it right.
If you have a big dick and you mushroom stamp someone and they're like, "Oh my god, my eye," you're hitting it right.
If you jizz on her face and she says, "What did you eat?" you ain't hitting it right.
If you look like this when you come, you ain't hitting it right.
You ain't hitting it right. If she is quiet, you ain't hitting it right. If she ain't saying deeper, deeper, faster, faster, right there, you ain't hitting it right. You just ain't hitting it. If she queefs and it comes from you, you ain't hitting it right. If you pooter, you ain't hitting it right.
If you don't have enough time between sex sessions to smoke a cigarette, you're hitting it right. If she wants more before the time to finish the cigarette, you're hitting it right.
If you are playing the Wii and she wants some,
You know you're hitting it right.
You're hitting it right, yeah. Because she get all the juices when you swinging that thing, working your arm like this.
If she comes out of the kitchen to ask you for some, you know you must be hitting it right.
If she texts you in school and says, "You hitting it right?" No, shit, you hitting it right.
Hitting it right.
You're hitting it right.
You gotta bring the coochie back to life. Dick to coochie resuscitation.
If you are eating pussy and she ain't quivering and you ain't got the juices, we can see your reflection. You just ain't hitting it right. You ain't hitting it right.
If you got time to eat it, you ain't hitting it right. Well, I don't know. You gotta eat it right.
To hit it
before you
right.
hit it right.
If she ain't burning water after sex, you ain't hitting it right.
If she ain't asking for some diet water after sex, you ain't hitting it right.
She should be talking in some fucking foreign language.
Yeah, speaking in tongues.
Yeah, like ching dong. You be like, right? If she ain't say no, you ain't hitting it right.
Yeah, pretty much. That's if you're hitting it right.